In 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Lords of the Vale, how are we doing this morning? Welcome to the Filthy Creatures live podcast. Today I am joined by the biggest mystery out of Missouri, Mr. ArcDK. How you doing, dude?
The biggest mystery is always what's in my pants.
I like you.
What's up, buddy?
Today I want to say thank you for everyone who went and checked out the previous episode up on YouTube. It's now up on SoundCloud.
That actually did pretty well.
We did okay. We did okay for a fledgling sort of show in that aspect.
Out of the box. You're fucking right.
Yeah. It's Rome wasn't built in a day, but if I could be really nice if someone could give us the cheat codes, that'd be fantastic.
Right? No shit, dude. Right? Yeah. I actually have the cheat codes. It's tits and clickbait, man. That's fucking clickbait title. Perfect. All right. Yeah.
So from now on, the all the thumbnails are just gonna be boobs.
And we gotta go get like implants, so we actually have tits ourselves. I mean, that'd be great.
Nice.
Tits and beards. I think they were I think the universe would explode if we were bearded ladies. So, fucking.
Oh my god! So what's been going on? What's been going on in your sphere since I guess yesterday?
Fuck if I know, dude. I have no idea. I slept, woke up, had a wank, ate some breakfast. That's about the extent of what's going on in my sphere, man. I mean, did my shit like I always do. Y'all know, I stream and shit, but I did that, and that went over like a fart in the wind. But besides that, good.
Nice, awesome. Last night I streamed Streamline again. That game is fucking cancer.
Yeah,
good cancer.
Fucking cancer.
Cancer.
Good cancer.
No,
I've never heard of good cancer. I mean, aren't we trying to cure that? Wasn't that one of our articles yesterday? How we're trying to cure HIV.
HIV. That's all in the same bucket. But it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that gift that keeps on giving. That game. It's crazy interactive for your audience, and it means that people can come in and play. It's one of those very rare games that when you start streaming out, you're like, how do I interact? How do I play games to interact with my audience? That is the one. There are other ones like Choice Chamber, and I think iDub does the same. I know Alien Isolation does it. I think is Alien Isolation. There's some horror game that does this thing where chat can put in commands and stuff, and then they can sort of affect.
If it's fucking Alien Isolation, I'm done. Fuck you all. I'm not playing that ever.
That game is scary. I didn't even get to finish that game.
It's not even scary. It's so fucking intense. My heart is it has nothing to do with the alien scares me because I'm just it's a fucking stealth game. But in this stealth game, there's only one thing you gotta fucking dodge, and he'll eat your face if you don't fucking get away from him. But it's that, and it's the thing that fucking fucks with you most is there's no autosave. It's a fucking, you gotta go back and save the fucking thing. So
dude.
I remember fucking hovering around that fucking save station 3 or 4 times, just I don't know what's gonna happen, just save. I'd see the alien run back, and I run into I'd be hiding somewhere, and be he'd run off, and oh, save. It's are you gonna ever leave that area? Fuck
no. I'm done.
Save is bay. Save is bay, man. I'm just gonna fucking grind right here.
I tried to play that game, and my nerves just couldn't take it. Literally, if you guys probably go back to the archives and watch it, I think I streamed it for 2 hours, and then
did you?
I couldn't get off that game fast enough. I was looking at the clock, how long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Cool, we're done. We're out. Peace. We're gonna change the game.
We're done.
We're gonna do something different.
Yeah, I've done 2 hours. Fuck everybody else.
Exactly. All right, so. As you guys know, you guys might not know, this is the 5-day-a-week podcast where Ark and I come together and we talk smack. We look at articles, we look at all that sort of stuff. Usually runs for about.
We just generally give you our opinions, even though they don't really matter, on shit that we've read.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly it. So that is definitely it. If you guys want to,
this is not news. This is all opinion pieces.
This is all opinion pieces.
Do not go and inform all your friends, dude. You got to check out this newest news podcast in the world, man. They are the best.
Wait a second. Weren't there a couple of channels on YouTube that took opinion and made it into news?
Wait, what? No.
There's
never anything like that. GameStar.
Just one of those long drinks for the color.
I had a tickle in my fucking back of my throat. Sorry.
Nice. So this morning we're gonna start off with our first article here from IO9. The article is titled. It is titled. Here's what we know and don't know about Marvel 2.0. Do you want to introduce this one?
Yes, I will be more than happy because I'm a huge comic book fan. So a lot of you guys know, about a little while back. I won't say like the exact date because fuck if I remember, because just me waking up in the day is like enough for me to remember. So like a little while back, Marvel did a reset, kind of like DC did a reset, which is kind of stupid, kind of smart, but at the same time a little bit far apart. So they fucking did it and they reset. So what's going on now is there is now a new reset for Marvel, and there's all kinds of bullshit going on everywhere. I mean, they did the new Civil War 2, which apparently since Civil War 1 was doing so fucking well, they were like, hey, let's have another one. Instead of just writing something new and original, they decided to do that.
Wait a second. Not the Hollywood should think of that, man. Just write sequels of things. Just keep the cash cow coming in, man. That'd be an awesome idea.
No. So you have basically, like, there's all kinds of shit going on. Like, the Marvel heroes are divided again because that's a fucking thing. Tony Stark is apparently fucking off in the wind. We don't know where the fuck he's at. But now there's 2 Iron Men, which is fucking great. So you have a black female Iron Man that looks like when she puts her armor on, she's fucking trying to imitate Optimus Prime. And you have Doctor Doom, who's now a new Iron Man.
Okay.
I thought he was a villain.
Yeah.
I'm super confused by this.
Let's flip it all on its ear. Let's flip it all on its ear for what it's worth. You know what I mean? Like,
don't get me wrong. I'm happy. Like they're trying to do something different, and they're trying. Like the comic book industry is trying to continue stories and sagas and stuff like that. But it's one of those moments where I'm just like, guys, you're just fucking repeating things now. Why are we doing a Civil War 2? Why are we doing a Secret Wars again? Even though we've done like 7 fucking renditions of Secret Wars at this fucking point in time. It's like, can we figure something out at this fucking point in time where it's like, dude, it's gonna stick. Just continue the story, stick with it. I swear it'll get better. But apparently the big thing is for me, and I'm not a huge Cat fan, but apparently he's now working for Hydra, so Zig Heil, motherfuckers.
What's the Hell Hydra? It's not a Hitler salute, is it?
Hydra, no, they were a faction of the Nazis at one point in time, and they splintered off to become Hydra. Now they kind of have a different opinion on everybody else, and like they don't really care so much about color, really, because like they have black operatives.
Yeah, isn't that like weird? That. If they're a part of that,
they don't care about the Jews or anything like that. The only thing Hydra ever really cares about is like they want to dominate the world to save the world. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Pardon me.
We will save it by conquering it.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? You want to conquer the world, and okay, cool. You know what? Fucking get that elephant peanuts. I want to fucking see this shit. So that's what's going on with Marvel right now. That's a fucking great. Talking about Marvel though, we're gonna move right along. But talking about fucking Marvel here's the fun part. So the mother company that is now with Marvel, known as Disney, is going to be currently shutting down their presidents of the world, or presidents of the United States. Sorry, not the world. Yeah, the world. Yeah, Hall of Presidents. Fuck if I can talk today. Fuck me. Disney's World Hall of Presidents will be shut down in January to install either a robot Trump or a robot Hillary.
So here's something.
I weep for the children.
So as someone from a different country, right? They look like they're robots anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's like you look at them and you're like,
it's not true.
You're like,
they like wheel their
show us the guy under the desk whose hands up your ass. Show me, please. And there's what's his name, just with a Muppet head.
They wheel him out and fucking
wall and shit. You know what I mean?
You got some Illuminati member in the background fucking controlling them.
There's a guy above the stage with like the old school like cross. With the wooden cross with the strings attached to it, just making him dance. Like, vote for me!
Dance, fucker, dance!
That's really interesting that they're actually it's gonna happen anyway, right? Like, so like every president that's elected, they get a thing that's
like every president's in there. But here's my fucking thing, man. Could you see Trump standing like with his likeness next to like fucking like
You would
Abe
be able to
Lincoln
tell.
and stuff like that. Like, it's so saddening. Think about it. No, not even like that. It's saddening to me. Like, you have these great men in the presidential hall, and they're going to stick Trump or Hillary in there, who are two of the most corrupt crooks this side of the millennium, and they're going to stick them in the fucking Hall of Presidents with all these great men. The only thing I can think is like they're gonna like fucking close down the shop for the day after they get it all installed. Like fucking Trump or Hillary's gonna throw like Hillary's gonna murder all the other presidents, so she's the only one standing there in the front run. Like Hillary's robot, and then Trump is just gonna have like a bunch of parties, like big parties. So like whenever the kids come through, there's like underwear and like strippers everywhere.
Yeah, he's gonna be the one that's like that. That is gonna be like that. Oh, if you're in a frat or whatever it is, it's like, hey man, you gotta be down with Trump, and like he's gonna be turning into party boy Trump. You know what I mean? Like that. I predict later into his term, if he gets in, he'll have this party boy phase where like you'll just see him like he'll rock up to like the. He'll rock up to the White House and like shutter shades and like a fucking white leather jacket with studs on it, like big like studded shoulders, man. You know what I mean? And he'll just be up and be like, "It's time to take over the world."
Isn't that what they were worried about with fucking Obama? They're like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be full ghetto," and it's like it's gonna be Trump that turns the fucking White House ghetto.
Oh hell yeah! Have you
the whitest motherfucker out there.
So obviously, there's that photo out there that shows a photo of Obama the day he got in. And then now he's aged like 60 years in like his term, dude. That job must be absolutely
if that's the case, fucking Hillary or fucking Trump go in, they're gonna turn to a goddamn skeleton.
It'll be like that. It'll be just like
excuse me, can we roll out the president at this moment? And like they just fucking roll out this goddamn like skeleton in a wheelchair.
No,
it's
like, skeletal.
Here is our president. Wait, is that Hillary or Trump? I can never fucking tell anymore.
And then he'll use you bumbling fools.
Yeah, you bumbling fools. Yeah. Done. Donezo. I'm out. Fuck this. It's been ran by. I'm going across. Dibs. I can move in with you, right, buddy?
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. So there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that like when Trump started doing his campaign stuff, they said that they'll leave the states if they do it. I would have loved to be able to like someone should have like kept tab on those people, and then like if he does get in,
and just fucking
if he does get in, just be like, you're still here, man. The fuck's going on?
Yeah, why the fuck are you still here? Get the fuck out of the country, man.
Absolutely,
dude. I wish, like, if I had the money, I won't say that I would leave the country if like a president gets in, but like personally, if I had the money, I would so be out of the United States. not like lose citizenship, but I would fucking like because like I would just leave the United States for the allotted time before I have to come back and live for a couple months and then fucking go back out.
Yeah, dude, just enough to refresh your visa.
It's like because I love not to propagate or anything or be like, oh, sorry, I love my country, but I hate my government.
Yeah,
just straight up.
I think that's that's something else that you tend to find that we tend to find here in Australia from watching you guys across the pond. Here, no one really cares, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's sort of just like, who's in there right now?
I talk to folks overseas.
I thought that was the other person, right? It's like, no, this person's in. It's like, oh, okay, all right. The shit hasn't blown up yet, so keep doing it.
Right? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's good.
So speaking about celebrities and people who are popular, this is a bit of a
right. Yeah, this is one of those turners.
So Kim Kardashian,
which we all love, not really, but hey, for the sake of argument, yes.
Yeah. So she was found bound and gagged in a Paris hotel on Saturday evening while being held at gunpoint by 5 armed men dressed as policemen. Now here's something: Kanye has been doing a lot of art lately. Maybe this is a thing for him. Maybe it's like, oh yeah, I just wanted to like bring it in, and then maybe it went a little bit too crazy. She got tied up a little bit too tight or something, or maybe she actually liked it.
Maybe I don't know. I just find it funny that like they had to.
You know what I mean? 5 gunmen tie me up, make 5 dudes with guns roll up. Whoa, what is going on here? Wow, this just got crazy.
You'd be like, take what you fucking want. I'm gonna be. You don't even got to tie me up. I'm not even moving. I'm gonna fucking be in the bathroom. I'll shut the door, lock it. You guys just take whatever the fuck you want to.
It's true.
I'm good. I didn't take it all. Fuck it. I don't even care. I'll be in the bathroom. Fuck you guys. It's one of those moments though. Like I love it because she blames the social media networks. Like they're like leaking information and stuff. But any smart person can see the fucking post she's putting out and be like, oh, I know that hotel. All I got to do is figure out when she's there, follow her to her room, notate that, and then fucking come back at a later day with my boys. That's
Exactly.
what you gotta do.
That's all. That's
Doesn't
all
mean
you need to
anything's
do.
being allowed. Maybe if you didn't take pictures when you're in your fucking house, where people will be like, "Oh, I know those windows. That's here at this fucking hotel. Let's
Yep.
go. Let's just go stop in and like just give her a look see." It's like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, it's fair enough. It's fair enough if like you're traveling, right? If you're traveling and it's like, okay, I'm only gonna be here for a couple of days. Okay, so maybe on the last day.
Well,
the
it's
last
actually
half
it
day,
was
you take
apparently it
photos
was
and
her
shit.
house. Apparently, it was one of one of the fucking that house is like the pit suites. The high rise things like the stars buy. They buy like a certain amount of them or some shit. So they have a home away from home.
Yep.
Which I never fucking understood. It's like if I had that much money, I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? I have one house. What about the rest of the houses? Be like, I don't need another fucking house. I have one house.
Exactly. Or it's like I'm gonna be in my secret man cave bunker that you need to get into,
no shit. Yeah,
whistling some secret code.
Fucking bought like. So how many acres did you buy? I bought 300 acres. And what did you do with it? There's nothing on there. I live under the ground.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm a fucking hobbit.
that'd be so the best house, like in my opinion, that you could build is like just build.
There's one you can't even know is there.
Yeah, dude. It's like some rickety old shack in the middle of nowhere. You walk in like, this is just a shitty old shed, and then you like
But there's like an
press the
actual
button,
elevator that takes you down.
and it all opens up, and then underneath it's just like. As you descend in the elevator, there's like I don't know, like in the Simpsons episode with the stonecutters. As you go down, it's like all this regal shit that's like going left and right, and then you hop down, it's like fully furnished, like fully ridiculous, and it doesn't even look like it's like a down to
Truthfully, I want like this. I want the Scooby Doo haunted mansion, and then have like the nice house underneath of it. Just like so, you walk in and just like. Fucking walk in, there's some dude like just pay your butler to run around and fucking scare people away.
Well, here's the thing, Scooby-Doo, right? Scooby-Doo. It's always the first guy, or in the case, it's never any of the dudes that they ever meet, but they seem to know it's the guy. It's like, really? And Scooby,
like, I don't remember. It's Old Man Smithers. Was it Old Man Smithers even in this fucking episode? Didn't he get caught like 6 episodes back?
Exactly.
How the fuck did he get out?
Wasn't he the dude that was holding the camera?
Problem or some shit?
It's like, and you're running through the house. You're like running through the house, and it's like, oh, I can see that cupboard is like painted differently. Something's gonna pop out of that in a second. It's like, damn it, Scoob, just look for that. No matter where you are, just look for that. And
well,
you're like,
colorblind.
just keep away from
that. He's colorblind, so he can't see shit.
True,
so it's like it's all one color to him.
It's too many of those Scooby snacks. You know what I'm saying?
That's Shaggy's problem.
Well, here's the one. Does Shaggy and Scooby eat Scooby snacks?
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh wow,
yeah,
so Shaggy eats dog food, man.
Or
they're pot brownies. I don't know.
I think they're pot brownies, truthfully. I think they are. Those motherfuckers eat way too much food. There's that, and they're like.
If you were able to communicate with a dog and hear it talk like a human, I'm pretty sure it's not just
well, that's the case. They're all on something, man. I'm just saying.
Velma, man. Velma's the mastermind. You know this. She's behind it all.
They're like, no, Scooby. She's like Scooby's over there. Ruh-roh. Did that dog just talk? I think it did. What the fuck did you guys inject me with? I'm hearing weird shit. What the fuck?
Well, they live in the back of that van, dude. So
no, that's Shag and Scooby. They live in the back of the van.
True.
Everybody else is like rich. Even like you remember like the pup named Scooby Doo, where fucking
Shaggy Doo.
Like, yeah,
Shaggy
Doo.
Yeah,
Shaggy Doo. But you remember pup named Scooby Doo? Like there's a cartoon on Cartoon Network called Pup named Scooby Doo.
Yep.
And fucking literally, like, you find out Scooby-Doo is rich. His, like, family's, like, fucking loaded. I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like, wow, Scooby, you lucked out. You got better into that deal.
How's the dog rich? And it's like, oh, yeah, the dog's rich. And, like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, you never actually find out about fucking, like, Shaggy's. You never find out Shaggy's parents in the fucking thing. So I'm just like, are they just dead? Was he adopted by his dog or some shit?
That's where he gets. That's how he can afford all those Scooby snacks, man. He's bankrolling the whole operation, man. That's basically it. So speaking about talking about, I guess
childhood memories from the fucking past.
Memories from the past, right? Here's something. So let me just precursor this. This is something. Actually, no. I'll drop this mini bombshell afterwards. But the next article comes from Kotaku, because we love those guys. Hey, what up? What's going on? 4 years later, Mass Effect fans are still trying to fix Tali's sex scene. They're still trying to fix it. So here's something. If it's a sex scene, don't mess with the classics. Debbie Does Dallas is a perfect example.
Well, no. I have to disagree. I mean, like, the fact that it's 4 years later, they're trying to still fix this shit. I mean, it's one of those moments for me. That's where I find that funny. But like, I romance Tally in Mass Effect, so I understand like the payoff for all that was complete shit. I mean, like there was no solid like scene there. It was just like it does like a tasteful fade to black, and it was just one of those moments where I'm just like, yeah, not really that good. What the fuck was that?
They play chess. And they play Scrabble, dude. That's what they do.
Yeah, the thing that I was actually truthfully pissed off about is they literally just made it super quick, and then they gave you like you were waiting to see what she looked like underneath the mask, but like you never actually get to see it. All you get is a fucking picture. I was just like, yeah, no. That was bad. So that was the thing that I was truly pissed off about. I care less about the sex scene, but I was like, oh, come on, guys. At least let me see her face, not a fucking generated picture where you guys just Photoshop it.
No, from Getty Images. They got a stock image from Getty Images and put it in. Like, come on. Could it be that hard to get someone from the studio and be like, hey, do you want to be in this game? Yeah, right. Okay, cool, sweet. Here's a photo.
Like, how hard was it to fucking render Tally? I mean, like, you already have the base model of what she looks like. You didn't even have to do a lot. All you had to do was take her face mask off, and we would have been happy with that. We'd be like, ha, we get to see her face. Hey,
it's true. No. It's the and using stock standard images or images from somewhere else in a video game isn't new. One of the ones was, I think was it The Division that had the map of the city was someone else's artwork, and then he's like, hey, Ubi, this is actually my artwork that I did, and you guys put it in your game, and you'd be like, shit, who put that in the game? All right, we'll pay you some royalties. Because like I remember watching that, he was like, he first came out and he was like, oh man, they're using my image, they're using my artwork and stuff in this game, blah blah blah. And there was an article about it.
No one contact him.
Yeah, no. And then literally within like I think once it was reported, I think it was a matter of like 6-7 hours, and he just turned around and was like, hey, go buy the game. And it's like, wow, how much did they just pay you for your art, dude? Like fully just come and just swoop in.
Like yeah, go get the game. Oh. It's like, dude, like somebody like ganks my artwork and uses something that sells well. I'll be like, oh, dude, I'm not going to say that I would like a giant check out of it, but you better pay up, bitch.
That's right. Especially because if someone didn't actually go through the work of like connecting, oh, this is the artist and this is his artwork and their artwork, and like, oh wow, they're actually using it somewhere, that could have just flown completely under the radar, and then maybe the artist would have found out about it years later, and then developers would have been like, no, we're gonna pay you for it, and it's like, wow, holy crap, and that could cause a lot of complications later. But you have enough talented people in-house,
right? And like, and you're ganking shit from other people just to be like, hey, yeah, look what we got, yeah.
Exactly. Talking about
boys. You have that many talented people,
yes,
and you're trying to cut corners. Okay, it's called mirror mapping. Okay, you could do that where you just take the image of the one side and just mirror map the shit, and you'd be good. It's fine. It's okay.
No one's gonna judge you
for that.
No one's gonna judge you.
But ganking off fucking art assets from somebody that's already done, like put the work in, yeah, that's. You might want to check yourself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At least make sure you credit the fuckers that you do it from. Come on.
Just put their name in the credits. That's all you need to do. I like by this person. No one.
Like, can you just do it?
The last time I watched video game credits, I cannot remember. Like, as soon as I'm done with the game, I'll put it down. But obviously, having a name in a video game.
30 minutes later. 30 minutes later, and exactly. Like half of your life later from the fucking credits.
They need to do something. I think with games moving forward in regards to making those scenes a little bit more interactive.
My favorite still is this day was when I picked up the new Metal Gear Solid game, and there was credits after every fucking mission, and you couldn't skip them.
Yeah, but that was the cool thing. Like, it kind of made it feel like a TV show. It was like, it's like this is like 24, man.
The credits take up like fucking 5 minutes of your life. That's 5 minutes that I could be playing the fucking.
Not only that, but it also spoiled what was coming up in the episode too. And it
was the thing though. Like you got used to be able to fucking like rush. Like you got used to having like this nice coherent like jump in the game, do the mission, go to the next mission, and like you had a flow going. Like so, you'd be getting really good and getting hot. But like every 5 minutes, if you got to stop and break for every 5 minutes, you're gonna cool off. You're gonna be like, oh.
I think that's where I
can. Then you get back in, and it's like you're getting your shit fucked up for like the first like 5 minutes of the game because guess what? You just had a cool off period. That's great. Thanks, guys. Yeah.
I think it's one of the reasons why I went cold on that game too. Was just it was just.
Well, I know for damn sure that's why I went cold. I was just like, no, I'm good, peace.
It's not only that, but like Metal Gear Solid as a series is like a series that's full of surprises and it's full of quirky turns and stuff. And if you know who's going to be in that mission, you're kind of like, oh well, where is he? Let's and then it's like you're waiting all mission and it's like, oh, there he is. That's where he was. That's the dude that they said in the credits. All right, he's here. And it's like you kind of ruin the surprises.
Now talking about old men with brain trauma. So the next article that we got is something called the Piggyback driver helmet.
This is cute. This is such a look how much fun they're having, man. Look how much fun.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fucking. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with people nowadays? I was like, how is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I mean, it's a fucking okay. Oh, I can't even, man. Like when I saw this article, is one of those moments. So the article's title is literally "The Piggyback driver helmet is a great reason to put off having kids." Thank you, you feminist dickhead. That's you. Now, moving on from that fucking statement. So what this fucking thing is, it doesn't do anything. It's like a fucking helmet. It's like what you take. Like you just basically, it's a bike helmet with a fucking handlebar attached to it. That's all it is.
Yeah, but it's a springy
cool,
little
flashy
lights. They look like they're from the Thunderbirds, man.
Yeah, but like when did we get to the point where having your child on your shoulders was boring enough for the kid when you're walking around? Like, yeah, I don't really remember much of my childhood, but I'll tell you right now, if like somebody put me now on their shoulders, first of all, they'd probably break their spine, but that's beside the point. If they put me on their shoulders, they'd be like, "Wow, I'm really high. This is kind of cool," and they start running around and having fun with them. What the fuck do you need to? Why are we like dumbing down kids? It's like, oh, you can't imagine the fact that like you're steering your dad or your mom with this fucking thing. But no. Instead, they're like, hey, yeah.
Maybe if there was like two little rods that prodded them in the shoulders, it was like, turn this way.
Right, fucking. And I like there's a little button. There's a little button that's a turbo button, and all it does is light up, man. I want that fucking turbo button. If you're really gonna fucking commit to this, what I want you to do is I want you to have long hair. And the control fucking piece is you put your fucking hair up in there, okay?
Oh
they fucking steer you around. That fucking turbo button zaps the fuck out of you until you start running as fast as the kid wants to. There you go. There's your weight loss program. You fucking dumbasses. Good God, this is such a stupid ass product, but it was just so funny to see. I'm like, why is this a thing?
There's an idea for everyone, man. It's the internet these days.
You're right there, yeah. Fucking
that is true. That is the true embodiment of like you can literally make like anything, man. And you know, if not people will buy it, then I guess it's sort of successful, right? Like, I don't know.
It's so bad, dude. And like the very fact, like there is and right now the creators. Let me read this part. Its creators at the Party's New York offices demonstrating their creation at New York Market Fair this past week, and are hoping to find partners to help them make the product. Really? Yeah. There's people legitly going, okay, that's a good idea. No, I'm like, that's such a waste of fucking money.
Exactly.
You know what you need to do with that fucking helmet? You need to fucking take the helmet, like you need to chop the fucking handlebars off, take the little fucking shark fin, or leave it on there for synthetic purposes. That's fine too.
That's fine.
Fucking actually take that and fucking give that to actual people that ride bikes and motorcycles and shit, and hook it up where it's got like a wireless or something where it fucking allows you to use your blinker and like your helmet flashes on each side.
That is it.
There you go.
That is it. Done.
Fucking
and you
10 times better program.
Don't make it look douchey. Just make it look functional. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't have to like make it so that like, oh well, you're riding, you've got this helmet now that makes you look like you're from like a far off galaxy. Just make it look like that it's functional, and maybe just hook it up to like just have a little switch or whatever beside the bell. Just put a little thing there, like going left, going right.
I just can't get over how silly that is. It's like I looked at it, I was just like, I know I'm gonna fucking find this to be the stupidest thing ever. And I read it, and yeah.
So
the fact that warrants any kind of news anywhere is fucking beyond me.
The internet, man. The internet's a strange and interesting place. Do you know the internet is a series of tubes? It's also known as the information superhighway to some. It's a brand new.
I don't know about information, man. I mean, shit's drivel.
I think it's great that we're finally into this age where
allow me to inform you of all my cats and what they did this week.
Wasn't that what the internet's for? Sharing cat.
Please tell me what did your puss do today? I want to know. I fucking want to know what your pussy do today. I mean your puss.
talking about weird, strange things that are going on now. This is something that's right up my alley, and thank you for finding this article. This is one that for you guys that know me and have known my coverage of like my love for Counter-Strike, it goes deep. It goes damn deep. When I say deep, man, it's almost in the realms of probably don't tell your parents because it's so. This was so recently there was a CS:GO tournament, not quite a major, but it is a major tournament. So 3-4 times a year there is a major tournament, where it's essentially like the Dota Invitational, where best teams of the world, they qualify through various stages in their region, they come together and then they sort of smash it out. Usually it's European dominated. NA tends to come up a little bit more That's not
the only smashing they do, by the way.
Hey, and what it was a guy who plays for Virtus Pro. He goes by the name of Snax. Now, if anyone knows Snax, man, he's a crazy lurker, and he always looks like he's hungry. Legitimately always looks like he's hungry. He pulled off this ridiculous 1v4 pistol play. Where are we going here? Wow, it's not actually showing me the stuff that I wanted to show. What? Wow. Okay. Right. So basically, he pulled up this crazy 1v4 pistol. Something that is ridiculous. The thing that I love about Counter-Strike is that it's not a game where like Dota, where you basically, if one team gets ahead and they get too far ahead, then that's it. In CS, it's like if the other team gets ahead and they start getting reckless, if you can land the right shots, or if you're the one person that's left, like in this situation, you can literally take down whoever's remaining on the team and sort of like equalize the score, or give your team a better chance of coming back into the game. And for that, I think like I'm going to say it right. Like I think CS has probably one of the highest skill ceilings out of most competitive games, just purely because of that. And I can see Ark just.
I really don't know, because I don't play it. Like it's one of the few things that I like. The only thing I ever fucking do with it is, we all know I play Gmod, so that's all I got it for. It's like Ark. Oh, dude, you have CS:GO. You ever want to play it? I'm like,
what is that? What is that?
What?
There's Ark sitting in the corner, just against the wall.
I just need the texture packs, guys. That's all I fucking needed it for. My bad.
Was it The Office where they played like Call of Duty, and then they just in the corners like, look at him, he's so cute. He's like just jumping around.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking, just like over there. It's like it's like it'd be like one of those moments. Is like, yeah, how like all my friends are talking about CS:GO, and I'm just like fucking over here sipping my coffee, playing fucking like Kingdom Hearts or some shit. Just like, oh, look at that little fucking plebe over there playing RPGs. But yeah, I'm playing RPGs. Anyway.
Speaking about playing like games that are classic.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. This next article is something that it just makes me go, what the fudge is going on? World record for Super Mario Bros. Broken by a single frame. Now,
like that is the exact number on that is actually by a where was that fucking at? It was like it was ridiculous, fucking 0.017, like 0.017 of a second, of a millisecond, not even a second, of a millisecond was what fucking beat this. So a frame of the game. It's like, really? That's it.
That's it. That's literally all it takes. So this is obviously you guys don't know about speedrunning. Most of you guys should, but there's a massive community behind speedrunning for each particular game. Basically, the objective is to either use there are different ways you can different categories you can fall into. There'll be like glitches, stuff that allows with glitches. There'll be like 100% runs where you have to collect every single thing in the game, and then there's stuff where it's like basically just purely just run your ass through the game and try and haul ass through.
Well, my thing is, I find it funny because they do all this, like these guys that do the speedrun stuff, like they figure out all the tips and tricks for these games, trying to figure out exactly the best way to beat them, get through them, and so on and so forth. So it's one of those moments where it's like, these guys really bust their ass to try to figure out all these different like tricks for it. And like with Mario here, as the article itself says, is like, there is, whenever King Koopa was throwing out all those hammers, apparently you can jump through some of them because there's no hitbox, because the game can't handle having all of those hammers on screen, so you can jump through them. So to speedrun, sometimes exploits are needed.
Absolutely.
So I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, I did not know that. Now that I know that, ooh.
That's how you start. That's exactly how it starts. It's like, oh well, this one thing, and dudes will speedrun games long after they've come through. There's usually when RPGs or like new platforming titles have come out, there's usually a small speedrunning community that builds up behind that. Then if a lot of people get interested, then it pretty much goes into the next level of like, who can run this the fastest. And the exploits that people find are ridiculous sometimes. But major props out to the guys that do that. One of the big events that goes down is Summer Games Done Quick, where it's a massive thing where everyone gets together. When that comes up, I'll definitely be tweeting about that, and we'll be covering that. But that is a perfect explanation of the way that people come together.
Talking about people coming together, so let's go ahead and talk about sex, and not any sex, sex robots. Oh
damn!
So. The article is, what would it take for a sex robot to pass a Turing test?
Turing
now, test. Yeah, Turing test. Yeah. So this is something that I thought was kind of interesting because apparently this whole article is brought up because HBO is throwing out a new TV show that's based off of an old like 1970s show or movie or something of that nature that basically deals with sex robots that were put into an amusement park, or not an amusement park, but amusement area. Even though I think they even quote amusement park in there, so that's there's an amusement park for you.
Yeah, go in.
Amusement, if you know what amusement, if you know what I mean. So what happens is like apparently like they did all this article for the show, and my question is at what point in time do you get so lonely that you get yourself a sex robot?
That is a really, really, really difficult question. No, it's
right?
true. It's true. But you know what? Like different strokes for different folks, man. Maybe someone's out.
I mean,
there,
like I'm not gonna like jump up and down, but like, wasn't there a Futurama episode that covered something like this? Like everybody started buying sex robots, and like humanity just kind of died off because like everybody like was fucking sex robots and not actually procreating because you can make your own like fantasy.
It's true.
I
may have contemplated said thing. Maybe I don't know. If someone
I may have thought about picking myself up a giant titty blonde some point in time. But I mean, like, it's actually a really good question. I mean, like, fuck throwing about when it would pass a Turing test. Who cares about that?
It's true.
When does a fucking sex bot get to the point where it's learning enough about us to actually take on a persona for us to be physically attracted to it? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people that buy a sex. They're not actually robots, but they do have some motors in them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, so at what point in time are you attracted to basically a fake woman? Then I stop and I think about that, and like, that happens all the time. Video games, comic books. I mean,
it's true.
Kids' cartoons, which is kind of weird. Just saying. Even though I'll tell you right now, I'd bang the hell out of Velma. Just.
She's the one. She's the quietest one. She's got the biggest kink. You know this.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, moist.
Talking about crazy situations. I pulled this article up because I thought that it was. I was just like, oh shit, here we go. But this is an article from the Bellingham Herald. Where is that?
I have no fucking idea.
That's
somewhere off. That's somewhere off in the hills where I don't fucking know, man.
So, Middleschooler accused of stealing a 65-cent carton of milk to face trial. The article outlines that a Virginia teenager has forgotten to grab drink for the first time through the line.
Well, that explains it. Nope, we're done. That explains it all. He said Virginia. I'm out. Peace. I'm done. Peace, guys. Fucking slide off screen. I'm out. No, fuck this. No, continue.
So a Virginia teenager says they've forgotten to grab the milk, grab the drink the first time through the line at the Graham Park Middle School cafeteria, so he headed back, recipient of free lunches at the school. Ryan felt he was just doing what he did every day. But the school resource officer said he spotted the teen cutting the line, accused him of stealing the 65-cent milk, and Ryan didn't cooperate with a trip to see the principal. Authorities say he was arrested and charged with orderly conduct and petty larceny. I think.
No, we talked a bit about this beforehand, a little bit.
Yeah, we touched on this.
And you had said beforehand it was 65 cents. You should have just charged the parents at that point in time, and like just been like, hey, I feel the punishment here is too severe, but there should have been some kind of punishment for it.
Whether it's a detention or
if he did it, like if it was something that he did on purpose. Here's the fucking thing, though. It says right there he gets free lunches. Apparently, the kid doesn't have a lot of money. His folks don't have a lot of money to put him through school, so he gets free lunches. That's an actual state thing. That they do that in the United States. You get free lunches if your parents make only certain amounts of money, and it's a true thing. And here's the thing, though. If that was the case, and he had already gone through line, but he didn't get his milk, and so he jumped back in line to get his milk, and the only reason why he's currently in trouble is because he did not want to talk to the police.
I don't know. What is going on with
the fact he's 15? Why was the 15? Why was the police even call on a 15-year-old? That should have been something that should have been taken to the principal, and who what is the fucking moderator officer or whatever the hell the dude's whatever his title is,
inventory or whatever.
Yeah, inventory officer. Yep. Like at that point in time, it's just taking a punishment too severe. And now here's my grief with this article: they bring in the whole he's black thing. And they kind of push that subject kind of hard on there, and it's one of those where if you could have just removed that completely, this would have had a little bit more traction with me. But a lot of people are trying to push this whole black agenda nowadays, and I'm really kind of tired of that. But that's my opinion. Don't quote me on any of that. But it's one of these things where the kid was being punished for taking a 65 cent milk carton, which. Fuck, that's like a drop in the fucking. It's like what? That's like what Trump's daily like fucking fart pops that out. Oh, hey, there's $1. Here you go, kid.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not that big of a fucking deal.
I think the big thing there that needs to be overlooked, that needs to be re-looked at is like the process in regards to what happened.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was completely stupid. It was like okay, so the kid didn't want the kid didn't want to cooperate. Awesome, the kid didn't want to fucking cooperate. Guess what? At that point in time, yes. They should have like gotten somebody in there to help and get the kid out of there, but you don't need a cop for a 14-year-old kid turned 15. What the hell?
It's true. Maybe
was he trying to harm anybody? No. Did he cut in line? Yes. All you had to do is go, hey dude, what are you cutting in line for? He's like, hey, I didn't get my milk. Cool. All right, you didn't get your milk. Grab your milk and go.
That's it, and I think it highlights a lot of other issues around the education system, and it's not just in the States, man. It's like everywhere else that maybe if people took a little bit of a softer touch with things and maybe actually got to know their students and built rapport with their students, then maybe this situation could be avoided completely. Maybe if he didn't get his milk,
it's really one of those moments, yeah.
If he didn't get his milk and that was he needed to go back in line, then that's something different. But the thing that gets me right about this image here, you guys have vitamin D in your milk. Just go outside, dude. Just go outside. Right? You get vitamin D from the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
You know what? All the people want the D. I mean, vitamin D.
The vitamin D. The big D, man. The big D.
They want the big D. We want the big D. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was just, it's such a stupid, I mean, like, I like the fact that you grabbed the article, but it is just so downright retarded. It is hilarious. I mean, like, in all reality, the very fact that this kid is being prosecuted and there's going to be a court date and everything over him, like, taking milk that apparently he is allowed to take in the first fucking place. Oh, what is wrong with America?
I don't know, man. It's your country, dude. It's your country, dude.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you. Fucking. I'm moving to New Guinea. Fuck it. I'm out.
It's actually not bad over there, actually. It's not bad over there.
I mean, no. I mean, like, everywhere has its problems. Yep. And, like, a lot of people are like, America's got the best. It's like, okay. You say, like, I've had folks that come over from overseas and, like, America's awesome. It's great. I'm just like, really? They're like, yeah, you ought to be where we're from. I'm like, okay. I don't want to go where you're at.
Where are you from again? Like, you get out the chalk. You get a big map and you like put a pin in, not going there.
I'm like putting pins on a fucking map. Yeah. Like, there's a world globe that you, like, spin that just, like, I just, like, broke fucking areas out of it to never visit.
Oh man, so that's I guess that brings us to the end of the second show. I believe that's all articles that we have for this morning. Let's me have a look here. Yeah, that's everything we've got. So let me just quickly grab this guy here. So Arc DK, if people need to go find you, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me either on YouTube. I've got way too many fucking places. So let's just since I'm over here, just go find me on Twitch. I have links on all my Twitch stuff. It's literally just ArcDK over here on Twitch, and you're good to go.
Awesome. I'm dibbsGG. You can find me absolutely everywhere. Big shout out to Rowie for providing us the theme song for this show. Didn't give him props yesterday. Give him props today. Go check him out, man. It'll be linked underneath the video, all that sort of stuff. But thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you very much.
Peace.